Yo, Davis, bro, appreciate you for tuning in, bro. Did you do how normal? Wait, what is this? Yeah, I mean, what the fuck am I looking at, bro? How normal am I? What am I looking at, bro? Okay, let's take this. Start the show.
So let's talk about your face. Specifically, we'll be looking at machine learning algorithms that try to judge your face. By giving access to your camera, you'll be able to experience these algorithms yourself. But don't worry. Everything will run locally in your own browser. No data is sent to the cloud in any way. At the end of the experience, you will be able to share some anonymous data with us if you want, but it's totally up to you.
Why is my face not showing?
The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness of your face.
Wait, did it just scam
It'll
me?
give you a score between 0 and 10.
Wait, my face is not even showing.
Can be very valuable. For example, dating services like Tinder use it to match people who are
No, this doesn't count, bro. This doesn't count, bro.
Some social media
This doesn't
companies,
count.
such as TikTok, are known to promote content from attractive people more. To make an algorithm like this, you need to train it using tens of thousands of example photos that each already have a beauty score.
Okay.
Rating all these photos is often done by students at universities.
Okay, now it's working. Hold on, shall we do it?
Their cultural perceptions of beauty will transfer over into the algorithm, which might lead to unpredictable effects when it's used to judge people from other cultures. I wanted to show you an example of
Refresh
this,
it,
but I couldn't
refresh
refresh
it, bro. This is whack. Hold on.
So let's talk about your face. Specifically, we'll be looking at machine learning algorithms that try to judge your face. By giving access to your camera, you'll be able to experience these algorithms yourself. But don't worry, everything will run locally in your own browser. No data is sent to the cloud in any way. At the end of the experience, you will be able to share some anonymous data with us if you want, but it's totally up to you. The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness of your face. It will give you a score between 0 and 10. Having some idea of how attractive you are can be very valuable. For example, dating services like Tinder use it to match people who are about equally attractive. Some social media companies, such as TikTok, are known to promote content from attractive people more. To make an algorithm like this, you need to train it using tens of thousands of example photos that each already have a beauty score. Rating all these photos is often done by students.
No, wait, who's doing the criteria, bro? This is some bullshit.
Their cultural perceptions of beauty will transfer over into the algorithm.
This is stupid as shit.
Leads to unpredictable effects when it's used to judge people.
It's the camera.
I wanted to show you an example of this, but I couldn't even get the algorithm to detect black people's faces properly. If you have a low score, it might just be because the judgment of these algorithms is so dependent on how they were trained. Of course, if you got a really high score, that's just because you are incredibly beautiful. Next, let's look at an algorithm that's designed to judge your age. And what you'll see here, as well as with many others, is that if you move your head around, you'll be able to influence the outcome quite a bit. Some stores use these algorithms to learn more about their visitors. They can also be used to guess who might be lying about your age on dating websites. If you happen to share your age bracket earlier, we can now figure out whether or not you are a liar. The following algorithm we'll take a look at tries to determine your gender. Here you can once again see that the country or culture in which an algorithm was constructed can have a big influence on how it will categorize.
Wait, why is it going down?
This algorithm
why is it going down?
Flip out at the gateway.
Go back up. Okay.
Our next algorithm on the menu tries to determine your body mass index, or BMI, from just looking at your face. To make an algorithm like this, you will once again need thousands of photos of people that are tagged with their body mass index. In practice, I found that the required data is often simply scraped from the internet. For example, some researchers who work at Google took these pictures from online communities where people share their weight loss progress. A lot of these algorithms work by first measuring 7 proportions in your face. One of these is calculated by measuring the area above your eyes, which is why you can get a lower score by raising your eyebrows. By connecting to this website, you also shared your IP address, and that was used to guess where you are. Now that we have your gender, your age, your and the BMI prediction, we can combine these and try to create a life expectancy prediction.
Wait, they have my what?
These types of predictions are essentially
Yo, who said this shit, bro? Am I good or no?
Which makes the result even more precise. However, that doesn't stop insurance agencies from purchasing these predictions.
What website is this, bro?
Nothing.
Gammy, what the
Won't you come a little closer? Don't take this the wrong way,
hello?
but you have a very unique face. That's why, just like you have a fingerprint, you also have a face print. This is usually expressed in 128 numbers.
Bro, am I good or not?
This face print makes it possible to recognize you wherever you go. For example, Russian company FineFace offers a service
looks
where
like
you can take
good.
a picture of a stranger.
You're in the Russian database
social
now?
media profiles that belong to that person. Similarly,
They
a
cloned
Russian
me?
company called Clearview AI allows police officers to
China
upload
got my
photos
data? What the
and
fuck
will
is
show a
happening,
list
chat,
of
bro?
any
I'm
web
bored
pages
now.
where it found the same
What website
person.
is this?
You can now buy security cameras that have this capability built in.
Bro, do they
For
have my
example,
face
in the
data
United
now for
States, the
free?
pharmaceutical chain Rite Aid
Bro, what the
used these
fuck is
cameras
this,
to
Yami?
recognize people who had previously shoplifted them. By the way, you didn't actually need to get closer to the camera for this to work. A small thumbnail is enough. I just want to see if you do it.
Oh.
I also have to admit something. While this website was loading, I secretly recorded your emotional reaction when the little puppy was shown. This was done using an algorithm that tries to determine your emotional state based on your facial expressions. A company called HireView offers online video interviewing tools. They claim to be able to find the best job applicants by analyzing their facial expressions, voice, and vocabulary. This practice has been criticized for giving a lot of credence to
How long is
algorithms,
this?
but at the same time making it very hard to know what people are actually being judged on.
Yo, Mr. Stay gifted to Phil, bro. I appreciate you.
As a bonus, for the last few minutes your surfing behavior has also been recorded.
What?
You may not realize it, but a lot of websites have little bits of code from companies such as Visual Website Optimizer and Hotjar embedded into them. This makes it possible to record your mouse movements, as well as any text you may have entered into forms.
Whoa.
These services...
Whoa. They're getting way too much access, bro. They're getting way too much access to all my information, bro. What the fuck is that, dude? What the fuck is that, bro? How the fuck did he just activate my fucking IP and shit, bro? Holy shit. Yami. Why the fuck did you recommend me that website? That was literally your idea. You literally said, yo, let's do this. The fuck? They took your IP. Holy shit, bro. And also, dude, the fact that they gave me a score of 5.5. Look. Okay, obviously I'm not a freaking like, you know, I'm not a freaking, you know, V from BTS or like I'm not, you know, Brad Pitt, but like a 5. Damn, bro, I can't even get at least a 6.5, 7. Damn.